today's video, I asked you guys in the community tab to leave me some questions so I can do a Q&A kind of to celebrate 1,000 subscribers, which again, thank you so much for that. So yeah, I have some interesting questions. They're not a lot, but I think it's okay. I think it will be enough for one video. So let's get straight into it, shall we? So the first question is, where are you from? So I am originally from Jordan, but currently living in Germany, which brings us to the next question. What do you do for a living? I am a graphic designer and I work for a company here in Germany. And yeah. Okay, next question is, how tall are you? So I'm a pretty tall girl. I'm like 5'6", 5'7". So like 173 centimeters. So yeah, I can thank my dad for that. Okay. Next question. Your dream job and place. Okay, so this has been recently going on in my mind because, as I said, I'm a graphic designer and that's what I studied in university and that's what I decided to pursue as a career. But the last 2 years or so, I don't really have much passion for it anymore. I feel like my interests are changing as I'm growing. So right now, I would say my dream job is to work as a content creator for some sort, either for myself or for a company that I'm interested in. For example, I really like skincare, as you guys know. So if I could be a content creator for a company like that, I would really enjoy that. And as for a place, to be honest, I'm not sure. That's also been something going on in my mind lately. These questions really are making me reflect right now, so thanks. I've always wanted to try Dubai as a place. I feel like there's a lot of opportunities there and connections, especially for young people. So that could be it. Okay. Next. Your pet peeves. Okay, so let me think. Okay, this one is weird because I like seeing it in videos, but I hate if it happens in real life. I hate when people chew with their mouth open, but I enjoy watching ASMR mukbangs when they usually sometimes they do that. But if I hear it in real life or really loud, aggressive eating sounds, I hate that. Yeah, but I can watch it in videos. I don't know how. Don't ask me. Another thing is, obviously, I think this is for everyone, but bad hygiene. doesn't know how to compromise. I think compromise is one of the most important things to make any relationship work, even in friendships, even with family. You just have to compromise, and for it to work, both parties have to compromise the same level. If you feel like one of you is compromising more, then I think that's a red flag. Let's see. Another red flag, to be honest, if he doesn't have any guy friends. I don't know. Like, if he doesn't have any guy friends and he has girlfriends, like a lot of girlfriends, I understand that maybe, some guys are just too emotional, or they don't maybe click with guys. But personally, everyone has their own standards and needs. But personally, I don't like that. Like, I just wouldn't be comfortable with that. Another red flag is if someone's disrespectful. Not necessarily just towards you, but if he's disrespectful towards anyone he talks about, whether it be like his family or his anyone from his past. Ooh, another red flag is if a guy says that his ex was crazy. Boy, we know you gave her a reason to be crazy, so yeah, I don't like that. What else? I also think it's a red flag if, obviously manipulation and gaslighting. No. And if he doesn't respect your boundaries, if you've clearly stated your boundaries multiple times and he keeps crossing them, that's a red flag. And then at this point, you should just leave. You shouldn't accept any of that. Okay, let's move to green flags. Green flags. Green flags. There's just lipstick on them. Anyway. So a few green flags that I look for is someone who's very honest and clear about their intentions with you. Someone who can be vulnerable. Someone who has the same core values as you. Someone who respects your boundaries. Someone who validates your emotions and your feelings. And someone who's a good listener. And if he also pays attention to the little things and remembers the little things, that's also a green flag. Another green flag is that you could have difficult conversations with them, but in the end you would reach a middle ground, and someone who just would make sure that I'm always happy and satisfied and inspires me to be my best self. Someone who wants to see me successful, wants to see me grow, and celebrates any successes I have. Yeah, those are the things I can think about right now. So, yeah. Let me know what you guys have soft ASMR. Also, someone said I look like her in my last video, which thank you. I mean, obviously she's really pretty. Who else? Rage ASMR. I really like her. I used to love Lily Whispers, but I think she deleted her channel, sadly. Of course, Gentle Whispers, Maria. I'm sure all of you know her. She's the ASMR queen. Who else? Oh my god, what was his name? He recently, I'm gonna search for him real quick. He recently, popped off, and I think, just suddenly, everyone knew him. Oh my god, I'm searching my history. He makes, videos about just things about life, like being in your 20s, things like that. Oh, Jacob Dreams ASMR. Yeah. Who else? These are the ones I can think of off the top of my head right now. If you guys have any recommendations for ASMR artists, let me know. Okay. Next. How do you deal with anxiety? That's a good question. So there's a lot of ways I can deal with anxiety. I've dealt with really bad anxiety when I was in school. More specifically, health anxiety. And that's when I found out, that's when I found out about meditation, or first tried meditation, was when I was in high school. That's a big thing that really helps me whenever I feel overwhelmed or anxious. I'm so sorry if you could hear the background noise, as usual. So meditation, also yoga, yoga combined with meditation. It just helps you basically to bring yourself back to the present moment, regulate your breathing, and then you just allow these thoughts to come and go. You don't really stick to them, just observe them and watch them pass. And then I like to journal so I can actually put all my thoughts down on paper, and then when I can see it physically in front of me, it's almost makes it seem not as bad. So yeah, obviously also call my mom. She's my best friend. Talk to people I trust. But I usually like to deal with it by myself first. I'm just that type of person. If I feel anxious or sad, I kind of isolate, which maybe is not the best thing. But yeah. Okay. I feel like this video is gonna be so long. When is your birthday? My birthday is on the 18th of November. So I'm a Scorpio. Let me know if you guys like astrology and horoscopes, because I love it and I can talk about it for days. So if you guys want me to do a little astrology video, let me know. 3 makeup products you can't live without. So I don't know if you mean actual products, brands, an actual brand, or just makeup items. So I'm gonna assume you mean items. The first thing is personal life and your career as a YouTuber. Okay, so I don't think this is a career right now. I would love if it became a career. I yeah, that would be like a dream. But for now, it's just, something I enjoy doing as a hobby. So I don't really find the need to balance everything because I don't see it as a job. But I mean, maybe I can answer it as like if like my career as a designer, maybe, since this is not like technically my career right now. So how do I balance my personal life and my career in general? Well, honestly, obviously weekends, I try to do as much as I can and see as much, like, and see all my friends on the weekends, do my hobbies, things I enjoy, and also I do try to go out during weekdays. Like, who said just because it's a work day you can't go out? Who said that? I feel like you need to do interesting things during the week and not only dedicate the weekend. Like, you have to live your life, you can't let your job control you. So, yeah, I try to do things during the week as well. Like, interesting. Maybe go to a pottery class. I did that once. That was really fun. And we go to the movies. Something like that. Okay. What is your biggest passion outside of the world of ASMR? That's a good question. So since I was in university, my passion was films and filmmaking in general. I took a couple filmmaking courses and script writing courses that I really, really enjoyed. Wait, my leg's going numb. So that's honestly like one of my biggest passions. I love talking about movies, analyzing them, analyzing, like the art, the art direction in it, and the set, like down to everything, like the costume choices. It all connects. So yeah, soundtracks even. It's just there's so much that goes into filmmaking, because I also did like a short film when I was in university. I was the set designer and an actress. Just it's definitely embarrassing to rewatch, but it was so fun to work like on set, and yeah, like just so much goes into it. Need to catch my breath. So yeah, probably filmmaking. Also just like editing videos in general, I really enjoy. And like, capturing nice visuals, whether it's photography or videos. I just like to capture the nice moments, beautiful moments in life. Okay, next question. I have to make this quick because we still have a bunch. I did not expect that I would yap and yap. I'm a yapper. Okay, who is your celebrity crush? It has been, and I think will forever be, Ian Somerhalder from the Vampire Diaries. It's Damon from the Vampire Diaries. Love him. Love him, love him, love him. What's your favorite Beatles song? I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Obviously, Hey Jude. Obviously, not to be biased or anything. But yeah, I actually really like that song. How many languages do you speak? books that have greatly influenced your life. So, I actually want to read more, and recently I've been reading like more fiction, so I don't think those can really like influence my life. But one book that I'm still currently reading, and I still didn't finish it because it's so heavy. Like, you have to read a few chapters and maybe leave it for a few months to digest everything and then come back to it. But it is this. This is called The Happiness Trap by Russ Harris. The Happiness Trap, The Happiness Trap, The Happiness Trap. Actually, let me know if you guys would be interested in a reading video. That would also force me to read because I have been meaning to continue this for a while and I still haven't, so I'm just gonna read the back for you real quick so you just get an idea. Okay, so it says how to stop struggling for perfect happiness and lead a richer life. Do you ever feel worried, miserable, or unfulfilled, yet put on a happy face and pretend everything's fine? You're not alone. Stress, anxiety, depression, and low self-esteem are all around, which research suggests that many of us get caught in a psychological trap, a vicious cycle in which the more we strive for happiness, the more it eludes us. Fortunately, there's a way to escape from the happiness trap, a groundbreaking new approach based on mindfulness skills. Using the 6 principles of acceptance and commitment theory, Russ Harris can help you to reduce stress and worry, rise above fear, doubt, and insecurity, handle painful thoughts and feelings more effectively, break self-defeating habits, improve performance, and find fulfillment in your work, build more satisfying relationships, create a richer and more meaningful life. So, it's pretty rich, but it's really good. It actually feels like you're going to therapy with this book. It has like all the tools you need, and it's very, like, I actually have a notebook where I was writing down everything that I was reading, like page by page, everything that I was learning, because I didn't want to forget anything, because that's usually what happens with me. I read a book and I'm like, wow, this is amazing, but then I just forget everything in like a week. So I wanted to write everything down so I always go back to it and like study it, you know? So yeah, my face looks oily. Also, another book was it called? The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. I think that's also a good one. What purchase of $100 or less has most positively impacted your life, or in the last 6 months? I don't know. Honestly, matcha. If I'm honest, that's the thing that most positively impacts my life right now. Matcha. I need my daily matcha. Okay, next. What is an unusual habit or an absurd thing that you love? Okay, I'm back. I had to charge everything for a bit because, first of all, my storage was full, which is great. So yeah, anyway, I'm back. Let's continue. So we left step up or something. Yeah. I can't think of anything else, but I just like doing that. It helps the stress exit, and then, you know, you're like feeling yourself, and it's just good. It's good endorphins. Okay. In the last 5 years, what new belief, behavior, or habit has most improved your life? Okay, this is a dense question. New belief, behavior, or habit. Okay, so I think behavior is that I learned how to set boundaries. First, I learned what my boundaries are, and then I learned to actually set boundaries and stop being a damn people pleaser. Because that's gonna get you nowhere, okay? That's just gonna let people walk all over you. So create your boundaries, stick to them, and if someone crosses your boundaries, then see ya. See ya. Okay. I think that's like the the biggest thing I've learned, honestly, the past few years. Just setting boundaries. What is my hair doing? Okay. Okay. This question I liked. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. The next question says, if you could have a gigantic billboard anywhere with anything on it, metaphorically speaking, getting a message out to millions or billions, what would it say and why? And then the question said, like, if you just have any quotes that you live by or that you love. So I pulled up this one, a huge paragraph that I really like, that I've had saved for years because I feel like it really resonates with me at any point in my life. Like, whether it was 5 years ago, 10 years ago, maybe 20 years from now, I would still resonate with this. And I feel like it would do good to a lot of people if they read it. So I'm gonna go ahead and read it for you guys. So it says, you are enough. Remind yourself that you hold the power to raise up high and to transform into greatness. You, on your own, can overcome any challenge that you face. And from all of life's difficulties, you learn that it doesn't matter what's around you, because what matters most is what's inside you. And whether you know the truth about who you are is of the utmost importance. And it's here that you realize the power of your authenticity. You realize the inner strength you hold from staying true to your boundaries, and you realize that all the challenges around you can simply melt away through the power of your connection to spirituality and to your soul. And it's here that you find your strength, your love and ability to persevere. It's here where you walk yourself back home. I really like that quote. I don't know if it's a quote, but it's just this picture that I saw on Instagram, and it really resonated with me, and I feel like it could help a lot of people if they read it. Okay, next. What advice would you give to a smart, driven college student about to enter the real world? What advice should they ignore? So I also pulled up a few quotes that I think would really help, or would have really helped me also when I was entering the real world. Okay. Where'd they go? it says, I think it's important to trust that it's okay to leave behind an old dream, to give a new dream a chance. Understand that no matter how much you try to make it work, sometimes your new dream and your old dream can't coexist for so many different reasons. It's okay to make a choice. You don't have to do everything. You don't have to please everyone. It's okay if something that previously identified you does not reflect what you want in this life anymore. People change, goals change, situations change. It's okay to be brave and leave behind what you have outgrown. It's okay to give yourself a new dream, a new chance. Amazing opportunities are waiting on the other side of this decision whenever you're ready to take the leap. I think this would really help a college student about to enter the real world because, you know, well, at least me, I always had this plan in my head since I was in college, that I would be the graphic designer for years and I would just continue on this path. And then I started to realize that maybe this doesn't really align with my interests anymore, or it doesn't really align with like the goals I have or the purpose I have or I feel that I have in this world. And sometimes you just feel so pressured to stay in what you're doing because it's comfortable and because it's what you see around you, you know, like with your family maybe or with your friends. They just choose a path and they keep going. And sometimes paths change and situations change, and it's okay if your goals also change as you go through the real world because it's not the same as college. So yeah, I hope you live a life you're proud of, and if you find that you're not, I hope you have the strength to start all over again. And I honestly feel like that applies to everyone, not just college students. Because honestly, like, everyone has their own timeline, and no one should tell you where you should be in any stage of your life. Even if you're like in your 40s or 50s and you decide to change, that so what? Like, no one should tell you otherwise. Yeah, you should just stick to your own timeline, to your own path, and the people who are meant to stay in your life will stay, and the situations that are meant for you will come to you. And yeah, the last thing I wanted to read is fear has two meanings: forget everything and run. So that's like fear, F-E-A-R, forget everything and run. And the other meaning is face everything and rise. The choice is yours. So I really like that. And okay, I think we're reaching the final question. Thank God, because I'm so thirsty and I have to go pee. Anyway, okay, so the last question. I think I've talked about this a little in the previous questions, but I will touch on it again and add to it. So it says, when you feel overwhelmed or unfocused or have lost your focus temporarily, what do you do? What questions do you ask yourself? That's a really good question. So this kind of relates to the how do you deal with anxiety question, but more so about feeling unfocused or overwhelmed. So first of all, what I ask myself is, first question I would ask myself would be, how can I bring myself a certain task, or maybe you're feeling overwhelmed because you're on your phone a lot and you're just scrolling on TikTok or Instagram. That's something you can change. Maybe you're not eating the best right now. Maybe you're not going out, going for walks. These all affect your mood in general. So you should just ask yourself these questions. See if you can change anything to feel better. And if you can't, then just know that it's a phase and it will eventually pass. Everything is temporary. Happiness is temporary. Sadness is temporary. But I think what remains constant is feeling at peace. If you have the ability to make yourself feel at peace, then you've won at life, honestly. I don't think happiness is the most important thing because it's fleeting, it's not a constant. But feeling content and feeling at peace is the most important thing, in my opinion. So, that was a lot of talking, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed these questions. I really enjoyed reading them and answering them. So thank you so much to everyone who sent in these questions. Let me know in the comments below what you would like to see. I've read a few of the previous comments, and one of the suggestions was a makeup routine, so I think I will do that next time. And yeah, leave me your comments below, and I'm looking forward to